Some people are just clock punchers. Some people are just clock punchers. They're not mothers. They're not fathers. They're not friends. They're not relatives. They're not church-going people. They're just clock punchers. Go to work. Somebody might say, well, what's wrong with just going to work? Nothing. Clock punchers. Don't deviate none. No real belief in a plan to get outside of that box. Clock punchers. I did 2 of them for in and out. Clock punchers. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. Clock punchers. Happy about 2 weeks of vacation. I got 2 weeks of vacation, you know. 5 sick days, 3 personals or whatever. Oh, and I got medical for when I get sick. Clock punchers. Clock punchers are right on your ass in 2 minutes at work if you did anything outside of pocket. They're running right to the supervisor, the boss, and they tell him. Clock punchers. Clock punchers have always been there. If you ask them, they all have worked more than 12 years. Like, I don't know how they do it. It's like they always have double digits. Clock punchers. They'll tell on you. The new girl, she went to the restroom 5 minutes longer than what she should have. The new guy, he came back from lunch 6 minutes past the time. Clock punchers. Happy about a 30-cent raise. Clock punchers. Complain all day long at work. Clock punchers. Clock punchers will criticize non-clock punchers. They'll criticize them. They'll criticize them and they'll tell you, clock punchers will tell you, you need to be a clock puncher. It's kind of guaranteed money, so to speak. Even though your left knee is hurting real bad and you need surgery, your diabetes is acting up, and you got black lung because you've been shoveling coal for those 12 years, clock punching. Remember they used to have, some people probably still got it, remember the old tickets that you would stick like a manila sheet? You got all these little dates and stuff on the sideways. It looked like a railroad tracking. I did 2 of them for in and out. Time be all sideways and sloppy, 5:01. And dang, you supposed to be clocking in at 5 o'clock. Supervisor's coming after about 2 or 3 of those. Clock out 1 minute too early. 10:59. Clock punchers. Now at some places they got the thing where you use your finger, you lay your finger down on the thing and have to wait like 90 seconds, it feels like, and then it reads, boop, and then you got to clock all the information in and any other extra stuff that you got to do. You got to wait for that to beat, line getting long, and the lady behind you got her lips all tooted up because she ready to get clocked in. And it look like you moving so slow that you might make her late. Clock puncher. She ready to go tell the supervisor. Clock punchers. They know all the ins and outs of the positions. You'll never catch them doing the dirty work. They too wise for that. Clock punchers. They know what not to do. And they know what to do. Clock punchers. They know exactly where to go to take a cigarette break. Well, I just wanted to do a video on clock punchers. In and out, clock punchers. $32 years at one commitment, and they planning on cutting down to slicing retirement to 65% of what you receive when you finally retire. After 10 years, they supposed to give you a watch or something like that. And extra benefits, dental, so that you can go to the dentist because your teeth are rotten because all of the candy and stuff you had to eat because your job requires you to stay at your desk and you can't move. And the medical is for the fact that you done gained a few LBSs and now you need it because your heart is clogged up. Clock punchers. Want every raise that's supposed to be given. Don't want nobody coming in over top of them. Clock punchers. They don't want to train nobody neither, because if you train somebody, you train that person and that person becomes more paid and more qualified than you. And the supervisor and them got the audacity to pretty much let you know that you're going to train this new person who just came from Arkansas State or something like that. And they're going to end up being your supervisor. That person feels a little nervous about it, laughs and jokes and tries to make friends with you. But you got a look on your face, bags up under your eyes because you haven't been sleeping. You looking all ugly. Clock punchers. May have a basic degree, a general one. May have a bachelor's degree if they're lucky. They may have a high school diploma. Diploma, I know. Or a GED or something like that, and they proud of that. Some of their hands is all rusty and they let you know they work. And they're not going to let you cheat the system. Clock punchers.